Welcome to Training 101 with Keacast. The single most important feature of Keacast. The reconciliation process. Reconciliation is the process of matching activity from prior days to bank activity. This is how the app correctly calculates future balances. The following screens are some examples of reconciling. If you had bank activity on the previous day, the pop-up screen to the left will prompt you to reconcile. The goal is to look at the bank activity, and if you have forecasted for the activity, find and select it to match the items. This tells the app to swap the forecasts with the bank transaction. The following screens are some different reconciliation scenarios. In this example, the bank has auto-matched a bank actual on the left and a forecasted item on the right. Notice the amounts do not match. They do not have to match. Also note at the bottom, the match button with the checkmark is pre-selected. This example is similar to the previous example. The only difference is the amounts are the exact same. And once again, the match button with the check mark is pre-selected at the bottom. The bank actual on the left could not be auto-matched. So Keacast shows a list of forecasted items which allows you to select a matching item. Notice the add button is pre-selected at the bottom. If there isn't a forecasted item to match the bank activity, then you select the add button. The bank actual on the left is less than the forecasted amount on the right. The app will ask if you want to net the amounts. Netting calculates the difference and lets you create a new forecast for the difference. This is also helpful if you budget/forecast for a week's worth of gas. For example, $200 is budgeted for gas and you spend $40 on Monday. Netting allows you to match the $40 and creates a new forecast for the remainder of the $160 until you buy gas again. Netting is often needed in situations where you forecast to pay one amount, but you get billed in pieces. Next, we have a bank item on the left that is not auto-matched. So the app allows you to look at the forecasted items to find a match to the bank. Select an item from the forecasted list on the right, and notice that the buttons at the bottom switch from add to match. If you make a mistake, just reselect the item on the right to unselect it. This allows you to continue scrolling to find another match. But matching is not required. It just allows you to swap a forecast with the bank actual. To complete this process, here is the final screen of the reconciliation process. This means that the app has cycled through all of the bank transactions posted for that day. And what you see here are forecasted items for that day that were not matched with the bank actual. At this point, you most likely select the Confirm button to move all of the remaining items to the next day. In most cases, you are still expecting these forecasted items to clear the bank. At some point, there is a selection box to the right of each forecasted item that you can deselect if you have failed to match an item or if for some reason, the forecasted item is no longer valid. After finishing the reconciliation process, a pop-up success message will appear informing you that you have completed your reconciling for the prior day. A check mark will then appear under the day you reconciled for, and all of your balances will be up to date. Follow us for more on Keacast so we can help you gain a financial peace of mind.